Hi Taylor, I'm Emily. I'm a student physical therapist from UNLV and I'm going to be doing your initial evaluation today.
Great.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, good. Well, I want to get into what brings you in today and what's been going on, but before that I just have some general information I want to confirm, if that's all right.
Sounds good.
So what is your first and last name?
My first name is Taylor,
Okay.
and my last name is Brown.
Awesome. And what's your date of birth?
January 14th, 2000.
Okay, awesome. Makes you 24?
Yes, correct.
Okay, awesome. And what are your preferred pronouns?
She, her.
Okay. Are there any languages other than English that you prefer to use for a discussion today?
Nope,
Okay.
English is good.
Awesome. And is there anything about your culture, beliefs, or background that you want me aware of as we're building your plan of care?
Can't think of any right now, but
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Perfect, that's okay. All right. So let's get in. I guess before I even start, I'm going to be taking notes just so I make sure I get everything that you're saying, but I promise I'm still listening as I'm typing. I just don't want to miss anything. So as you're going, I'll kind of write stuff down and just ask some follow-up questions. Does that sound okay?
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, awesome. Well, I saw in your intake form you've been having some shoulder pain. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? What's been going on, details of your pain, stuff like that?
So I work as a server.
Okay.
And so carrying all the plates and the food to the tables, I've noticed that after a long shift, my shoulder starts to hurt.
Okay.
It started over time after increasing my time at work, but a couple weekends ago I was cutting some palm trees at my house, and then it really started hurting after that, and it's just gotten kind of worse since.
Okay. So how long ago would you say your pain has been going on? When did it start?
I would say it started a couple months ago, but the real pain, like that it's kind of inhibiting my activities, was about 2 weeks ago.
Okay. When you were cutting the palm trees?
Yes, correct.
That was kind of the turning point for
Yep.
it? Okay. What kind of pain is it? Is it a sharp pain, an aching pain, tingling pain?
When I'm doing the actual activities like serving, I would more call it like a sharp pain, but then once I'm done and kind of resting, it's more just like a constant throbbing pain.
Okay. All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you, when it's like the worst pain at work when you've been working, how would you rate that on a scale of 1 to 10?
The worst pain, I'd probably do about a 6.
Okay. And what about at the best?
Probably about a 1. Doesn't hurt too bad.
Okay, good. And work is what seems to be aggravating it the most?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Is there a certain motion at work that bothers it?
Probably just like carrying the food to the tables, and then when I'm bussing them,
Okay.
carrying them to the back.
Okay. All right. Is there anything you've been doing that's been helping the pain get better?
I take some ibuprofen. I take
Okay.
about 200 milligrams a day.
Okay. Awesome. Anything else?
No.
All right. Okay. Is there any times other than work that it gets aggravated? Any activities at home, when you're waking up in the morning, before bed?
Certain things like when I have to carry things, such as like shopping, if I'm having to bring in my groceries, that can affect it. Or sometimes if I'm trying to do like chores in the house, like mopping or vacuuming, more just like activities for self-care, kind of showering sometimes hurts
Okay.
it. And then also just kind of pretty much any physical activity
Yeah.
involving my arms.
Do you do a lot of physical activity?
I do a bit. I try to play like volleyball and tennis on the weekends with my friends, but I haven't been able to that much lately.
Okay. Because of that shoulder pain.
Yes,
been,
correct. Mm-hmm.
It's okay. All right. Have you had any other symptoms besides shoulder pain?
No, just from shoulder pain.
Okay. Have you had any screening or testing done on your shoulder? Any X-rays or-
I went to the doctor and
Okay.
I didn't get any like imaging done, and he just diagnosed me with shoulder pain.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Are you on any other medications besides ibuprofen?
I'm on one more, Lipressor.
Okay. And so, is that for high blood pressure then?
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
How long have you had high blood pressure?
I've had it for about 5 years now.
Okay. And so you've been working with your doctor to kind of manage that?
Yes.
Okay. Have you had any problems with it recently?
No problems.
Okay, awesome. And what's your dosage for the Lipressor that you're taking?
It's 100 milligrams a day.
Okay, awesome. All right. Have you had any other previous surgeries or medical conditions that you've been seen for?
I had skin cancer back
Okay.
in 2012.
Okay,
Nothing bad. It was dealt with at that time, and I haven't had any consequences from it since.
okay, good.
And not anything else that intense. I have allergies.
Okay,
And then I also have asthma.
all right.
I was also diagnosed with COVID in 2020. That's kind
Okay.
of affected my respiratory system a bit.
All right. Do you have any ongoing problems with that?
Sometimes that would combine with my asthma. It's kind of hard for me to breathe sometimes when I'm doing
Mhm.
activity, but it hasn't been
Okay.
anything that I haven't been able to keep under control.
Okay, that's good. You don't have any problems with it when you go play tennis or
No,
go
it's
out with
good.
friends? Okay,
Yeah.
good. That's great. All right. So how often have you been working?
Like hours a week.
Yeah.
I try to do like I'm full time, so 40 hours a week, but I do tend to do overtime.
Okay.
So pick up like 5 extra hours a week.
Okay. So busy.
Busy.
Do you enjoy it though?
I do.
That's good.
I need the money.
Yes, money is always helpful. What restaurant is it at? Do you serve at? Or what place?
I serve at Buca.
Okay,
It's Italian
nice.
place,
Yeah,
yeah.
they have good food there. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've talked about work. That's kind of been the biggest problem. We talked that you go hang out with friends. Is there any other activities you do with your life? Anything else that you're involved in?
I also volunteer sometimes on the weekends.
Okay.
I volunteer at a food bank, which also kind of hurts my arm when I'm like
Yeah,
shelving stuff and like carrying bags to give away. So that's also been affected.
okay. Have you had to cut back on your volunteer hours since your shoulder pain started, or you just kind of tough through it?
I've been trying to do like other opportunities in that, more like talking to people or organizing.
Okay.
So just kind of had to switch realms.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know this has been a lot of questions. There's just a few more.
Okay.
How would you rate your overall health status?
I would say it's pretty good and fair.
Good, okay. Do you use tobacco, alcohol, or any drugs?
I don't use tobacco or drugs.
Okay.
I probably have about 3 drinks a week.
Okay.
Alcohol.
Sounds good. And how are your sleeping habits?
They are okay. They have gotten a bit worse since my shoulder's been hurting.
Okay,
It's kind of, I'll wake up in like a bad position, like on my shoulder, and it'll wake me up from the pain.
okay. Does that pain get better as you kind of shift positions, or?
It does, but
Okay.
it's just like, it's kind of hard for me to fall back asleep when I wake up.
Yeah,
I'm one of those people, so.
yes, that makes sense. I totally get that.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. Once you're up, you're up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but it does improve a little bit with position change.
It does, yes.
Okay, good. Is there anything else that your shoulder pain's been affecting you with besides sleep and work?
Not that much. I mean, just like everyday activities, it just hurts a bit.
Yeah.
It's just work has been the most that it hurts the most because I'm using my arms all day,
Yeah,
and
okay.
I just can't really afford taking a break.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you busy schedule, you have things to do, can't
Yep.
be slowed down by your shoulder. Okay, totally get that. What's your home setup like? Is there anything in your home that's been made it difficult? I guess your shoulder pain, getting around, being able to do things at home. I know you mentioned chores are difficult, but how's your
Yes.
home setup?
Chores are difficult. I live in a 2-story,
Okay.
which makes it a little difficult sometimes, like holding myself up, because I'm like always slip on stairs, so I make sure to like grab the railing.
Hold on to the railing.
So that's been hurt a bit, and there's my room's upstairs, so I need to go
Okay.
up and down the stairs a lot.
But you have a railing there that you
I
can
do,
kind of
yeah.
hold on to.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Let me just make sure I got through everything here. I just have a couple more health questions.
Okay.
Have you recently experienced any abnormal sensations like numbness, pins, and needles?
No.
Okay. Have you had any headaches recently?
No.
Okay. You talked about night pain,
Mhm.
but do you have any pain that doesn't change when you shift positions?
No, not that I can think of.
Okay, good. Any stiffness when you wake up in the morning that kind of seems to last?
Doesn't last. No, I'll wake up and I'll be a bit stiff, but once I get my day going,
Okay.
yeah, it'll loosen up.
Okay, good. Any lightheadedness recently?
Nope.
Have you been in any traumatic accident like a motor vehicle or a fall?
No. Thankfully not.
That is good. Any night sweats?
No.
Have you experienced any constipation?
No.
Any easy bruising recently?
No.
Okay. Any changes in your vision?
Nope.
Okay, great. And then my final question, and probably most important question, is what are you hoping to get out of therapy? What are kind of goals and what you want to work for as we work together to get you better?
I just really want to like get my shoulder pain under control. This is like my first injury that's really like prevented me from doing things. So it's
Okay.
just been a lot on me, both physically and mentally.
Yeah, definitely.
So I just wanted to like manage the pain and get back to my old lifestyle.
Okay, back to work, back to getting with friends,
Yep.
all that stuff.
Exactly.
Okay, awesome. Anything else?
Nope, that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, awesome, Taylor. I'm just going to run through everything here, make sure I got everything I needed. But I think we should be good. So it was awesome meeting with you today. I'm excited to talk more, and we'll do some more testing, figure out what we can do to get you back to that work and hanging out with friends again. And so, yeah, thanks
Cool.
for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.